Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. It is time for one of my favorite videos. We get to look at the actual data of the most popular monsters in Monster Legends. This is the PvP Corrupted Tournament 11 usage data for the mid-season. Huge shout out to Monster Legends Competitive Wiki for putting this together. So the cool thing about this time around is that we have the introduction of the Season 6 monsters, and they have been pretty darn good. Off the top of my head, Pure Pandalf, Loong, and Pangalaith. Those are the three standout monsters in my opinion. Pure Pandalf, as you all know, the free-to-play monster from the past, can turn transfer, starts the game off with evasion at rank 5, has a deny skill. Incredible monster. We have Loong, can remove positive effects twice. Actually, Pure Pandalf can do that too. Can also trait disable, fantastic monster. And then Pangalaith, permanent megatons. So I think those are going to be the three standout monsters. The exclusive monster, Monstera, I don't see too much about it. Raijin, we might see some pretty high usage for him. He was the team race monster, so players have him ranked up. He can do triple damage. He's also pretty strong himself. Dark Uma, I'm wondering if it's also we're going to see some high usage because taunt dodge area is also a very popular mechanic, and some of the meta monsters are dark based. So I wonder what's going to happen. I think the last time we made one of these videos, we saw that Lord Nabotis was the most used monster, and Spec took second place. So I wonder if that's still going to hold consistent, or if we're going to get Spec back in first place, or maybe is Pure Pounder for Loong, are they going to fight for first place? So let me give you guys my thoughts, and then we'll go from there. I sincerely think, keep in mind this is the mid-season, so this is when players experiment a lot more, and this season is a lot longer than previous seasons. I think that Spec or Lord Nabotis is going to be first and second. Well, I mean, obviously, right? I think it's hard because we also got the introduction of talents, and the absolute zero talent is ridiculous. You put it on a Spec, literally you have an AoE Mega Freeze at the very beginning, and you can literally AoE Mega Freeze everyone. So unless the enemy is immune to control or immune to freeze, you're good to go. So for that reason, I think Spec might take first place. Absolute talent, absolute zero, ridiculous talent on Pierce monsters, especially Spec with an AoE. So I think that monster will get first, because at that point, who cares if you're fighting a Lord Nabotis on defense, right? Who cares if they have anticipation if they're Mega Frozen? So I think Spec could take first place, and then Lord Nabotis will take second. After that, I wonder if Pure Pandalf and Loong usage is high enough to get third place, or is it still a Megaton monster? So is it Mouseron going to be in third place? I don't know. Or is maybe Pangalaith going to... I think Pangalaith is not going to replace Mouseron. So I think Spec, Lord Nabotis, I know for sure. After that, I think it's going to be... it can be anyone, right? It can be a Mouseron, it can be a Loong, it can be a Pure Pandalf. I don't know. Not to mention the dodge area monsters. Mojack is probably still going to be high usage along with the two dodge area monsters. So without further ado, let's just go down and see. By the way, link in the description if you want to see this blog post yourself. So important note, the ratio of players with pay to play monsters as opposed to none was 95-5. That's interesting. I think at the end of the season it was 99-1. So starting things off with the heavies, these are monsters that have 40 or more players using them. Keep in mind it's also separated by attack, defense, okay? So we can see the most popular offense monster as well as the most popular defense monster. So maybe this video will help you figure out who you want to rank up. Keep in mind there's a new era coming along, so maybe you just might want to save your Ludum and then see which monsters survive this new era. So scrolling down, we have Spec at 65 total usage, 52 on offense, 13 on defense, so definitely the go-to attacker monster. Over half of the players using this monster. Again, absolute zero I think had a huge influence, although I want to say that Lord Nabotis had like a higher usage overall at the end of the season last time, but we'll see what happens. Scrolling down, we have Lord Nabotis at 1745, so more popular of a defense monster. Yeah, significantly more so. 62, so only 3 player difference. 17 on offense, and then we had Loong. So take a look at that brand new monster, literally just released and already took third place. Now we have magic element, dark element, and the fire element. Wow, it has been a while since there's been a fire monster in the top 3. So 19 on offense, 24 on defense, 43 total. Wow, look at that drop off from 65 to 62 and then all the way down to 43. Huge drop off in terms of usage numbers. So where's the Megaton monsters at? So I wonder where Mouseron's going to be at. But wow, Loong, so more popular than Pure Pandalf. Let's scroll down. And speaking of Mouseron, he was almost there at 42. So taking a look at the numbers, he is pretty much split down the middle. 22 offense, 20 on defense. While scrolling down, oh, and those are the top 4 that players have 40 or more usage on them. So it's going to be interesting to see whether Loong will remain towards the end. I'm assuming players are using them with the Smite talent to just trait disable everyone and move positive effects, as opposed to using his main trait disable skill. Or Or actually, I forgot how to use them because I haven't used mine yet. Mine's still a baby. Mine is like level 3 or something. But let's scroll down. Let's see. Tuffy. So now we have Mojack with 32, 11, 21. So I think Dodge Area is dying, or at least in the mid-season, because I do think he was a top 5 well, I do think he was in the heavy category last time. I'm already forgetting. That was like weeks ago. But let's see. 32 total usage. I mean, that's still very impressive. So it looks like Dark Uma is not replacing him anytime soon. But I wonder if Dark Uma will replace the other ones. Scrolling down. There's Pure Pandalf. We have Pure Pandalf at 25. 17 and 8, so mostly being used for offensive purposes. So still, Spec is the most popular offense monster. Lornabotus is the most popular defense monster. Who do we have in second place for offense? 52, 17, 19, 22, 17. Looks like a Mouseron followed by like a Pure Pandalf. Or I guess it was, yeah, Mouseron 22, 19. So I guess they're kind of all split. But yeah, they're all pretty much equal. 17, 19, 17. Alright, we have Jakuna High, who's obviously being used with a Mojack. So 12, 12, 24. We have Ingwe, the exclusive Bounty Hunt monster. This makes me wonder, is the new Bounty Hunt monster that SP releases, are they also going to jump into the meta? Or are players going to be like, we're not going to spend on a Bounty Hunt monster, considering there's a new era coming along? We have Meltius, another Bounty Hunt monster, 10, 12, 22. So there's just one difference. As you can see, Meltius is more popular for offense, whereas Ingwe is more popular on the defense. Funny thing, we just had a war against champs, and I tried to trade disable Ingwe, completely forgetting that the monster cannot be trade disabled. Because I did Lindworm, Trim Transfer into Thalassa, and that was a complete utter fail. Then I got wrecked. Alright, scrolling down. Wow, look at that. We have Pangalaith. I am telling you guys, Season 6 monsters have been incredible. If we just go through here, Season 6 monster, Season 6 monster, and Season 6 monster. It would be interesting to see which is the most popular season. Right, this is Season 5, this is Season 1, Season 2, I think, maybe Season 1, I don't remember, Season 3 maybe, Season 4, 5, no, Season 5, Season 4. It'd be cool if they, I'm sure because we have all the monsters here, we can just kind of classify them and see which season has produced the most top quality notch monsters. That'd be cool to see. Alright, scrolling down, Pangalaith, we have Hammergrom. Here's the Megatons. So it looks like the Megaton monsters have turned into the mid category. Although, to be fair, this is 20 and above, right? I think Pangalaith by the end of the season will easily jump into the Tuffy category. So he's going to be the second most used Megaton monster. He just plays Hammergrom. And again, he just got released. And he was a Maze monster. Funny thing about Pangalaith, I saw some people in the comments saying that they weren't going to bother getting him. And I'm like, why not? He's a free Megaton monster. Why wouldn't you get him? Alright, we have Hammergrom, 6, 12, 18. We have Shelly, the cosmic monster that has survived this corrupted era. Will it survive into the new era? I highly doubt it. Cruel Electric, another exclusive Bounty Hunt monster, 8, 9, 17. Bloomeria, Anticipation monster. I had high hopes for Bloomeria. I thought it would get super high usage with all the dark meta monsters. But it didn't get it as much. I think if Lord Nabotus never got released... Oh, Kage's dead. What happened to Kado Kage? He's nowhere to be found. I think if Lord Nabotus hadn't been released, Bloomeria might get a lot higher usage. I actually invested in Bloomeria. And look at that. Told you we might see some high Raijin usage. So he can be used as an attacker, or he can be used as a support monster. He has really good dots. One that does shock and daze. Another one that does, I think it's curse and shock. So he can prevent extra turns. He can prevent UA from kicking in. He has some pretty powerful attacks. He can give himself a legendary phobic shield, so it makes it tough to kill him. Or he can triple damage buff. So he's pretty good. Ollie Fanatic, 6, 4, 10. We have Frozzynaut, Tertillian, Stock Killer. Honestly, this is my favorite monster that I'm using right now. Mine's a level 142 or 144, I think 144. I love it. I think players forget that they have anticipation. I've been using this monster on defense, and I've been chipping away coins. I love it. Queer Crawler 06, another monster that survived the corrupted era. Panda, he is so down here. Although he's season 1, then he's still used quite significantly so. Kenray, we have Lindworm, also surviving the cosmic era. Hey, cosmic monsters. Kage, oh, how you have fallen down to 5. And Rika, Lady Mao, Dodge Area monsters, and the only legendary monster that we've seen so far. Not even Thalassa is here. Thalassa is probably down there somewhere. Yeah, 2, 3, 5. Masterat at 4. Wormhole at 2, 1. The old team race monster, Waldorf. This is Lord Nabotus' pet. Someone is using Armor Claw for some reason. Not someone. 3 people are using Armor Claw. Shout out to you guys. What the heck? Gracon at 3 and more legendary monsters. Where is Thalassa? Thalassa's not even here, but we have some legendary monsters. Gracon Centerion. Honestly, I like Centurion. He's being used on defense. I've used the strategy in war recently, where I believe I did. Maybe it was just regular battle where I put Centerion, and I knew I wasn't gonna 3-coin. Yeah, so I think it was a war. I knew I wasn't gonna 3-coin, so I put Centerion. The enemy had U8, but they one-shotted Centerion, so U8 didn't trigger, and then I was able to win. So 2 coins. I mean, obviously I'd prefer 3 coins, but if you can't, you can strategize like that. We have Megalobot, we have Rotten. Where's all the res monsters? I wonder if Matriarch is going to have any influence, because this was before Matriarch's release. Viatrix, I honestly don't even know what he does. We have Ignis, we have King Charmless, Bomb Beta, Vanoss, Nor, Digel, Servalgar, Clocksuko, Superfog, Zorky, Targon, Vampirastro, Luponsk, Electron, Yaguai, Burnex. Who the heck is Burnex? Oh, he's the anticipation monster that can deny, I think. I think I always confuse him with Waldorf. Ugluk, Taunt Hater monster. Equalaria, there's a Res, Moonhaze, Nightingale, Ondana, Heist, Royal Magus, Guardsox, Platypus, Dew, Letalus, Neobuki, Neurofun, Keeper for Fun, Igursus, Rosulka, Thalassa, there you are, Thunder Eagle, Light Spirit, Bloomskips, Hukuai, Froma, and Steam Wrath. And with that being said, guys, that are all the top monsters. Are you impressed with Season 6? Because I definitely am. Again, we have Chiolong, we have Pure Pandalf, but we have Pangalaith in the top meta. That is pretty cool. And we also did see some Raijin usage as well. So guys, let me know what you guys think about the most used monsters in the game. How do you think it's going to end at the end of the season? Any thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.